Hear me out. It is exactly what it sounds like. This is a 17-page spicy novella about a woman who finds herself strangely attracted to her favorite seasonal beverage. This is empty. My husband sent me a TikTok with someone featuring this book, and when I looked it up, I was like, 17 pages. Done. I'm gonna read it. This girl is the most stereotypical basic white girl living at college, and she wakes up on her favorite day of the year, the day that Starbucks, they specifically say Starbucks, comes out with their fall menu. The first day of the year that she can get a Starbucks PSL. She gets up at the butt crack of dawn to be one of the first in line to get her pumpkin spice fix, and she has to dress up in her best because that's what the PSL deserves. So she puts on her stereotypical, her Uggs, her leggings, her layers. When she gets up to the barista, she doesn't even utter a good morning before she says, "I would like a pumpkin spice latte, please." And the barista's like this really cool goth looking chick, and she goes, "I think the pumpkin spice latte is the sexiest drink on our menu." What a strange thing to say. But okay, yes, I agree with you. That's what I would like. She's holding that toasty warm cup in her hands, and she remembers that they have a little bit of an upstairs lounge at this Starbucks that everyone forgets about. So she wants to have a little bit of a private moment with her latte while she enjoys it. So she goes upstairs, and after she takes her first sip, proceeds to just have these confusing feelings about her latte in her body. We'll just say she gets off with the cup of her latte. Read it and find out how, but after she climaxes and she thinks no one is there, she looks up to find the two baristas from downstairs, a woman and a really hot dude, and they're just looking at her. She's like, "They looked at me like they knew," and and then they say, "We knew you were one of us." It turns out these baristas identify as pumpkin spice sexuals. And the cool girl was like, "As soon as you walked in the door, I knew. We can always clock a fellow PSL sexual." And then they all get freaky together with more PSLs. Who's manning the counter downstairs? Who knows? They're just upstairs getting their rocks off with a fellow PSL lover. Afterwards, she's like, "Yeah, I never would have considered myself one of you before, but those were definitely the best O's of my life, so I guess I am." And that was the end of it. If you were wondering, like I was before going into it, like what the deal was going to be, you know that she somehow gets into it with her coffee cup. Does the coffee cup become sentient? We all know. We've all heard about Unhinged and these other sort of weird, spicy novellas. But no, the coffee cup stays a cup of coffee. What will they write next?